It's 8 o'clock on, what is today? Tuesday. And I am actually about to head home. Just go through and shut everything down. I'm going to go home and just do nothing, I think, actually. See what we did today. We have a bunch of Highlander AKM4 micros got built. We got 20 extras, I think, on buy now, ship now. If you can order it, then we still have it. It's online and the inventory is limited. We have multicam visor covers. Do not go order these until we put them up. I don't know what the inventory is. We probably don't have extras. Typhon, purple thread, clothes bags or grocery bags. We have OD visor covers starting to come out. We've got a bunch of OD 6-round 12 gauge cards that just got finished this evening. Looks like we have there's a few pieces of more multicam visor covers, and even more visor covers. These just need the second line and the edge tape. Looks like I did sewing. I pre-sewed on black medical satchels. All the pieces are all sewn for those now. They just have to be final assembly. Looks like we've got black and gray micro rigs that are going together right now. ATEX liner, again, everybody wanted ATEX FG until they could get it, and now it just doesn't sell. At least it doesn't sell for us, and it must not sell for a lot of other guys because the mills have it for $2 a yard, where we typically pay $6 for normal solid colors. They have so much of the shit made up that it just didn't go anywhere. 308 split front chest rigs are in sewing right now. More 308 split front parts, more 308 split front chest rigs, more 308 split front chest rigs in Coyote, more gray black AKM4 micros. What else we got? More OD visors are going. Here. Grocery bags, more grocery bags. Typhon Toxic. We had some Typhon micros starting to come out. Do not go order one right now. There are not any extras. Bucket full of Highlander AKM4 micros. I think that's about all I got to show you. Everything else got boxed and has shipped out already today. I don't know how many boxes went, but there was a lot of bags full. And then more Typhon micro rigs shipping tomorrow. I don't think there's any extras on those, so if you order one, you are going to wait for it. Don't go ordering it, think it's going to ship right away. These girls have shit plugged in fucking everywhere. And then the XP4 1000, which means it's a 4-seat XP 1000. Front half of it's missing. The front frame actually is over half of the car. That is the rear half. And there is all the parts all over the place. And then here is all the new parts that they'll start putting all the parts on tomorrow. And then here is the front half. Out of all the times, like I buy tools all the fucking time, and there's always some shit missing. We could not find a punch anywhere in here, and we have to punch a little drift pin right down there in order to be able to get this drive shaft out of here. And you have to take the drive shaft out to get the diff out, and we can't do any of that shit without the punch. And nobody knows where the fucking punches are. I literally have bought 6 sets of punches, and on Cody's way home from school tomorrow, he will go and get a punch from Tractor Supply. Those are D2 rigids. You really can't beat them. There's some clones out that put out good light, but they're not as durable. And it's just you know, do you want the best and you want to know it's going to work? Does your life depend on it? Then rigid's the way to go. That's what we use on most of our stuff. I do have some Amazon clones, and you could buy 12 sets of clones for what you pay for these. But it just on a mower, I'll run a clone. On something real, I run rigid shit. You can't beat it. Oh, a little sign fell over. I don't have any lights on in here, and I don't have, once this is filming, I can't turn it on. Anyways, there's a 1800 surgical set in here that's pretty neat, and an ophthalmology eye surgery set, and a bone saw. All very real shit that has been used in the past, and a bunch of precision shanks. Those are cool. I'll show you sometime when the lights are on. Snakes are all bedded down. That is a green tree python. He's going to come over here and say hello to you. He's got a little shed left on his head. And as neat as he is, you get about 3 times that size and turn more green. As neat as he is, these are baby green tree pythons. And they turn into that green one out there. And by far, very much prettier when they're babies. And we have them during the parties. We hang them out in the lanterns, and they're lit from the top, and they look pretty neat. Air vents all closed. Yes. Heater is on. Man, it smells good in here. I use air freshener from Restoration Hardware, and Restoration Hardware has some cool shit. They're very pricey, but anytime I've tried to find their stuff out on the internet, it always leads back to Restoration Hardware. Like, I've never found another option for any of the shit they sell. But I use a air freshener in here that draws up through a wooden wick into a wooden cap, and the cap saturates, and then actually here it is. It diffuses out into the air. And this one is it's French oak. It says French oak, aromatic cuttings, purple iris, pure white oak, hint of smoky woods. It smells cedary is the best way I can describe it. And they have a spray also, which is great. And this one is French oak. There are some TP custom scorpions sitting there. Quite a few of them, actually. We came through and cleaned this up somewhat on Saturday or Sunday. Just came in and straightened up. We were filming in here. Mont Tactical came and visit, and we filmed an interview, and it was cool. This is one of my favorite shirts. It's Alexander McQueen. Kind of see it. And then Versace. Yeah, I know, it's Versace. And then Amanda cleaned up, straightened up her shit quite a bit. And she's got this really cool wallpaper. I don't know where she put it. It's skulls. It's the skulls stand off in velvet. And they're pretty neat. And then she has these grenades. They're paperweights. Mr. Debonair on Instagram makes these. And he does several different artworks, but he does these logoed up in Ferrari and all kinds of different brands. But they're pretty cool. And that Louis Vuitton one. I don't know who made her this. This is GTI. I'm guessing it's just off the shelf. She has so much cool shit, though. But I was going through a bag when I found that surgical set. I'd gotten at a home show. I found 6 more razors she had. I'm not even sure which ones they were. But anytime, like estate sales and antique places, she'll just buy all of them when they have them. And she gets a much better deal on them that way. There's that box Carrie made her from Southern Rust. That thing's awesome. It's actually got Pim's Cup stuff inside. And then he made mine. It's kind of Louboutinish. And mine has margarita stuff inside. It holds, there's nothing in there right now. I had a couple spikes fall off, so we had to dump it all out for him to fix it. But holds a bottle of Patron and salt, limes, and then a couple of glasses that he built. He actually built the whole box. And didn't like bedazzle and decorate. He literally built the whole entire box. And he had done one for Smiley, for Smiley's birthday. There's some Casey Bradshaw stuff there. I made him give me this one at Blade Show. He had made it for himself. It says contained tang, carbon fiber hilt, brass dowels and fittings. Very nice. And it's got an ostrich sheath that he did for it. I believe he made the sheath too. But he said he's keeping it. And I said, no, let me see it. And I just took it. But he came back. We hooked Casey up. Then Starling gear. Just some of the just prettiest shit you can really get. Especially for like a production type knife. And then those are custom Marissa Striders from their back. Marissa and Doc Schiffer, the back too. Some more Starling gear type stuff. There's I think it's Mick and Starling Gear did that. I'm not sure. It might just be Mick. And then the Louis Vuitton is actually lens light. You can't really see it in here without all the lights on. Then some custom SOE shit. That big one there is actually bigger than it looks. That's a JW. It's actually named after me. Guess we'll turn this shit off. Then Hublot actually sent me that glove. I just thought it was really cool. They fucking didn't have to send it, that's for sure, when the big fight was about to happen. And then some custom Dwayne stuff in the back. That's actually U.S. Navy dive bronze out of a helmet. I think the same stuff they use for the helmets. And then his wife made that one. And there's a little short sword Dwayne did. And some custom pieces Dwayne did this year for Blade Show. Those 4 back there. And then this is a mid-tech. And then some custom SOE. That's the only one of those that's our that's 0 of 25 right there. So there's 26 pieces, and then that's a nightmare grind that Dwayne or Mick actually custom ground, and then Scully did an SOE one out of it. It's pretty neat. But we just spent Friday cleaning up. It just needed to be done. Everything had been thrown in here for the party, and everything that was in the way out there got set in here. And I had, little decorations and shit that I just never even, like that thing, it was just never unwrapped. Some of my TP Custom Nux. This one's cool. It's got the little Louboutin type spikes on there that match. I've got kind of matches the Louboutin shoes. And I've got some different ones. Those are Swarovski crystal ones, but they're all red bottoms. When you hear rappers rap about Louboutins or Louboutin and spikes, that's what they're talking about, or you hear red bottoms. I got a little watch roll Amanda got me for my birthday, I think is what she got me that for. And then I forgot I had a set of Louis Vuitton chopsticks too. I want to say there's actually 2 sets in there maybe. But anyways, I'm closing down. I don't know how I even got up here and started this. So I am going to shut down and go home and do something that is not this for right now. Getting ready for Halloween. We got a ton of Halloween shit for the party. And we got a bunch of real skeleton shit. These aren't real ones. These are Target had just some killer skeleton shit. Little fucking decorations and stuff. And the Halloween store had some cool shit, and Marshall's had a bunch of really cool stuff. Well, I'm thinking about it, we had the detail guys here, and our Steve, our detail dude, he's on my clothes pages. Some of you guys know who he is from Facebook. Awesome, does a great job, comes here and just keeps our shit immaculate. But I had the guys pull all the shit out of the trucks so we could really go through and clean them all the way. And ever since I bought the Dodge, we'd never pulled everything out of it and cleaned it up all the way. But anyways, these are Mac tie downs. And I'm always amazed when you go to move some shit. Dudes will have, crazy fucking muscle cars or show trucks and or even a razor. Like a stock razor's fucking $20,000 before you put the shit on there. I mean, the ones out in the garage, we have close to 40,000 in them probably. And guys just use fucking Walmart tie downs to hold them down. Like, I wouldn't fucking hold my lawnmower down with that bullshit. And these, they're a few $100s, but I mean, they make them in any configuration you can think of. And this actually locks back onto this to go around your axle or whatever, and it's padded. There's like 4 layers of material there, and then you have the tail, and then this will tie down to lock down to whatever you want, and then you just ratchet them in. They're just giant ratchet straps. But they make them with chain, they make them with pad, they make them with fucking wool around them. So if you've got a show car that has nice painted rear end and axles and shit, or the axle housing, and they come with these little Velcro keepers, and they come in a fucking decent bag. But that's a set of 4 Mac tie downs. If you have anything worth a damn that you need to keep on a trailer or keep from fucking rolling around in a trailer, check these out. Do yourself a favor and look at those. If you have anything of value that you move, that you give a shit about, don't go use fucking, and don't get me wrong, we have a fucking ton because we lose them. Not really lost, just misplaced or never where we are when we need them. So we buy 4 and 6 packs of tie downs at Tractor Supply and Walmart and shit. But it's just like anything, when you need a fucking heart doctor, do you go get the fucking discount doctor? Do you try to haggle them down and look for the cheapest option? No, it's your life. And just like when you're moving shit, You know, have decent fucking shit to tie your shit down with, just like a helmet. It amazes me how many dudes you see blasting down the interstate here, well, not the interstate, but the highways, on a fucking $8,000 or $10,000 four-wheeler with no fucking helmet, or a Walmart helmet on. It's better than nothing, and I guess it gets you through the legalities of it, but man, I can't even fathom that. All right, I got to Pierre. What is Pierre saying? All right, out.